Okay, couple of exciting things to show you in this video. This is video 3D. We're going to complete the podcast and we're going to export it. So the very first thing you want to do is on your desktop create a new folder, and you can call it, let's call this podcasts. You can call it whatever you fancy, obviously. So that's done. And now what we're going to do is pop back into Audacity, and you can see we've got two tracks here which we made before. Remember this? Well, you wouldn't really forget that, would you? Yeehaw and all that. One more thing before we export it. If you click on this tool, this little arrow, that means you can move the audio. There you go. So if I wanted the music to start a little bit later, I could just click it, drag it, and do that. Look. Anyway, so that's that feature, and it also goes the other way, so do make sure you line it up nice and accurately. Right, that's good. That's a little side-to-side arrow feature there. Now, let's assume this is your completed podcast. We're now going to export it, which is what we do in Audacity, and we're going to export the audio as an MP3. Okay, you can either export as a WAV file or as an MP3. Okay, it says your tracks will be mixed down on 2 stereo channels in the exported file. That means it's going to merge the tracks for you. Okay, going to make those 2 tracks into one. So we click it, and we're going to give it a name. Let's call it Country Podcast, and save that. And it is now exporting the project as an MP3. Okay, and if we click, there it is on the desktop. Drag it into our folder podcasts, and Bob's your uncle. There it is, ready for you, ready for uploading. One thing I do want to draw your attention to, though, is remember in a couple of videos ago we installed Lame. When you install Audacity, you have to install Lame as well. And this is a little process I had to go through before I exported that file. I just want to run this by you quickly how to do that. If you Google Audacity and Lame, L-A-M-E, you will get to a place where you can download it. You need to download it and put it on your system, and just follow the setup wizard as you would do normally. And then to make sure Lame is running, if you go to export something like I just showed you how to do, and you get a message saying Audacity has to use Lame, would you like to find the Lame software now? It'll be a message, something along those lines. Then what you do is you go to the edit view on Audacity here, and you click preferences, and you click file formats, alright, and then you click file library. Now that is the message that will come up if Lame isn't installed. Audacity does not export MP3 files directly, but instead uses the freely available Lame library to handle MP3 encoding. Would you like to locate Lame now? And then it will look for it on the computer. Now I happen to know that it is in program files, so I'm going to look for program files. I know that's in the C drive. There it is, program files. If we scroll down, you will see Lame for Audacity. There it is. You just click on Lame ENC, click open. You'll come back to that screen, click OK, and then you will be ready to export the file as a WAV or as an MP3. Let's call that file 2 to show you the process again. And there it is, my friends. Another one bites the dust. Now there is more you can do with Audacity. If you Google Audacity, go to YouTube and Google Audacity, there are many more things you can do with it, but just for the very, very basics that we're looking at here, I don't think we really need to go into those. So there you go. File 2, drag that into podcasts, and Bob's your uncle. 2 files ready to go. Country Podcast. Yeehaw.